If your Subaru's check engine light just came on and your cruise control is flashing, don't panic. Look, this is actually one of the most common issues Subaru owners deal with. And honestly, in most cases, it's a pretty easy fix. So let's break down what's actually happening here and how to solve it. Alright, so what does it mean? When you see a flashing cruise control light along with a check engine light, here's what's going on. It's actually a built-in safety feature. Whether you've got an Impreza, Forester, Outback, Legacy, or WRX, Subaru basically disables the cruise control whenever the check engine light gets triggered. So that flashing cruise light? It's just telling you that cruise control isn't going to work until you fix whatever the underlying issue is. Here's the good news though. About 90% of the time, this whole issue is caused by something super simple. It's your gas cap. Either it's loose, it's missing, or it's just not sealing the way it should. Here's what happens. When your fuel system can't keep the right pressure, it messes with the evaporative emissions system. And then boom, your whole dashboard lights up like it's December. This can happen for a bunch of reasons. Maybe you didn't tighten your gas cap all the way after filling up. Or somebody borrowed your car and somehow lost the cap. Or maybe the seal on your cap just wore out over time. The thing is, even a tiny pressure leak is enough to trigger all these warning lights. So first things first, check your gas cap. Take it off completely. Look at the rubber seal and check for any cracks or damage. Then screw it back on. You should hear a few clicks when you're tightening it. Usually 3 or 4 clicks means you've got a good seal. Now, if your cap is damaged or you're missing it completely, you're going to need a replacement. Some auto parts stores have universal caps, but I'll be real with you. A lot of Subaru owners say that only the OEM caps from the dealer actually fit right. You're probably looking at somewhere between $30 to $50 at a Subaru dealership. Just so you know, the cap usually comes with a tether. But that mounting bracket? That's sold separately. So make sure you ask for both if you want to hook it back up to your fuel door. After you replace or tighten the cap, don't expect the lights to just disappear right away. Your Subaru's computer has to run through what's called several drive cycles to make sure the problem's actually fixed. This usually takes about 30 to 40 kilometers of driving. You'll need to start and stop the engine multiple times too. Alright, so let's say you fixed the gas cap but the lights are still sitting there after a few days of driving. You've got 3 ways to reset them. Option 1. Disconnect the battery. Turn off your car, pop the hood, and disconnect the negative battery terminal. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now here's a tip some owners swear by. While the battery's disconnected, press down on the brake pedal. This gets rid of any power that's still hanging around in the system. Then hook the battery back up and start your car. The lights should be gone. Option 2. Grab an OBD2 code reader. You can pick one up for like 20 to 30 bucks. Or if you don't want to buy one, most auto parts stores like AutoZone will scan your codes for free. Once you've confirmed it's a gas cap issue, you'll usually see code P440 or P456. Then you can just clear the codes with the scanner. Option 3. Just wait it out. If you actually fix the problem, the lights will turn off by themselves eventually, after enough successful drive cycles. Now, what if you've already checked the gas cap and the lights are still on? There's a few other things you should look at. Loose battery connections happen more than you'd think. Take a look at both the positive and negative terminals. If they're all corroded or loose, grab a wire brush, clean them up, and tighten them down properly. You'd be surprised how many Subaru owners this has worked for. Blown fuses are another culprit. Check the 7.5 amp fuses in your fuse box specifically. Some people have said that just swapping out these fuses made the lights disappear immediately. Then you've got dirty or failing sensors. Could be your mass airflow sensor. Could be oxygen sensors. Could be the throttle body. Any of these can set off the lights. Look, if you've tried the gas cap fix and the battery reset, and those lights just keep coming back, it's probably time to get a real diagnosis. Head over to an auto parts store and get a free code scan. Write those codes down. Do some research on what they actually mean. If the codes are pointing to something more complicated like oxygen sensors or catalytic converters, you're going to want to take it to a mechanic you trust.